we go. Now we're good. Now we're good. Yes, what I do for work. So what I do for work is I'm a personal trainer, entrepreneur, and a little coach. Oh, thank you for the pepper. I appreciate it, Alex. Thank you so much, friend. Thank you so much. Oh, 2 peppers. Thank you, man. I appreciate it. Thank you so much for showing the support, liking it up, man. Let's grow here. Let me make sure I'm following you, Alex, man. I appreciate you, man. Thank you for coming here, showing some love. I followed you there, Alex. Hey, Jacob. How's it going? Thank you for the follow, man. Let me follow you back. Let me follow you back, Alex. Jacob, let me get you. I believe that, hey, if we're following, we can all follow each other. We can all grow together. I'm not shy when it comes to follows, man. It's all good. Appreciate you following, man. Hey, thank you so much. Jacob McKinnon, thank you so much. Jacob McKinnon 8089. Hey, thank you for the follow, man. I gonna be your 10th follower. Let's go. Here we got this. Poop Wolf. Oh, yes, go ahead and follow your friend. Let's see. Let's get it. Hey, thank you for the follow, Alex. I appreciate it. You should have more followers. Hey, we're all growing together, man. Hey, it's what it is. Just having some fun, man. I'm just glad you're here. Hope you guys are having an amazing Friday so far. Hey, you too, user 3341. Hey, man, you have a great weekend, friend. Keep doing what you're doing. Hey, thank you so much, Jacob McKinnon. I appreciate you, man. Hey, we can all grow together. I hope you do the same, man. You brought some great energy right off the bat. How do you make money from scratch? How do I make money from scratch? I wish I knew. I should be asking you, Easy. You played you were doing the right thing. You got the baseball and the pitching. You're investing in a great thing. You're investing in a great thing. Hey, Manny, how's it going, friend? Welcome to the live. Hey, Gabriel, how's it going, man? Thank you guys for tapping that screen. I appreciate you guys. But yeah, oh man, we're at 5K likes. I wasn't even looking at the likes. Thank y'all so much for tapping the screen. My dream is MLB. Hey, man, you know what the best thing about that, Easy? It's 100% possible. And the reason I say that is because you're already doing the work. It's just about believing that it's possible for you. And I think that is where, many people, that's where I think the real challenge comes. You're going to run into a lot of people, Easy, that are going to tell you it's not possible, that you're going to have to be a certain weight, that you're going to have to look a certain thing. But it's when you have made that decision that, hey, this is my dream and I'm willing to pursue it despite the challenges, because yes, your dream demands a challenge. I want you guys to hear that again. I think many times we're coming into dreams, wishes, and hopes, but we're trying to avoid the challenge. But when you embrace that challenge, Easy, realizing that, hey, my dream is going to demand me to work, that's what gets you to that next level. When you decide that, hey, I'm not going to stop when times get hard. I'm not going to stop when people tell me I'm not good enough. I'm not going to stop because they said no. But when you decide to, hey, this is something that I want to do, it'll happen. And that's what's awesome, Easy. I think that's the best thing is when you realize that when you consistently pursue your dream, it becomes honestly inevitable. It comes honestly inevitable. It's going to happen. It's just, are you willing to stay and stick to it even when it gets hard? I think that's the real question you got to ask yourself as I realized, and I wish somebody told me that. I wish somebody told me that you can really achieve anything you want. But are you willing to stick to it even when times get hard? Even when it's inconvenient? Even when you have zero support? Because I think that's what it really matters. I think when we set those goals, we think that, hey, if it comes easy, it's worth it. And I'm going to be honest, there's been so many amazing blessings along the way. And you're going to run into those God moments, right? They're going to have those God moments where everything lines up, where it becomes easy. And those are the miracles. But anticipate challenge, anticipate setbacks, anticipate having to push through when it comes to your goal. And man, I gotta be honest, you literally become unstoppable. I think that's what differentiates the people who succeed, because we don't ever get to see the setbacks. Hey, Droopy, how's it going, friend? Welcome. Thank you so much. But I think that's the part that we don't see, right? We see the people on the pedestals, but nobody ever really highlights their setbacks. I think that's the hardest thing about social media. And because, we see people that got there, but we didn't see those late nights where nobody was on, nobody was supporting them, when their family told them they were crazy. But I think that's what's so awesome is, you wonder how these young creators are so successful, because the best thing you have here if you are high school age or elementary age or middle school ages, you have time on your side. And as you have that time on your side, as kids, you still have that hope. I think as adults, as you get older, as work starts to press you down, as outside pressures try to tell you what needs to be accomplished, you start to lose your belief. You start to lose your power. But you really don't lose your power. What you're doing is you're giving your power away. Hey, Avery, how's it going, friend? Welcome, welcome. So glad you're here. So I want you to think about that. Maybe as we enter into this new month, what are some areas you're giving your power away? Well, hey, Avery, how's it going, friend? Glad you're here. Welcome, welcome. Love to know where you're from, where you're at. But yeah, it's really, I had to establish, like, what are those places where I'm not giving myself an opportunity to be successful? What are those places where I am avoiding the hardships, right? Have you found yourself this year maybe avoiding some hardships, avoiding some conversations you maybe needed? Hey, Alan, how's it going? Hey, welcome, welcome, friend. Glad you're here. Thank you guys for jumping on in. Thank you guys for the likes. Hey, thank you for the share. Thank you guys for the share. Thank you so much for the share. I appreciate you. Hey, thank you for the support, man. It's funny I avoided a lot of hard things this year. Hey, and that's okay. I think the best thing about that, I love what you said right there, Easy, because that's hard to tell yourself, right? That you avoided a lot of hard things. And I think it's that awareness that you had right there that's the most important. I want you to hear that again. That awareness that you said right there is exactly what you need to hear when you said, hey, I avoided a lot of hard things this year. And me too. I'm not going to lie. That is a basic human thing. And I think when you hear that, and I think that is the most important thing, is that you hear that. When you heard that right there, I think that like you said, I know I'm repeating myself, but that right there is the most important thing. Having that awareness that I avoided those things, because that's a basic human need. Our basic, that just means you're human. I want you to know that, because all of us in this world are avoiding doing the hard thing. That's not an easy thing to do. Oh, thank you so much, man. That means a lot. I appreciate that. I appreciate you sharing that with me. But that's the basic human need. We are designed to avoid pain and pursue pleasure. I mean, if somebody was saying, if somebody was saying, hey, you're going to have to trip it down a few steps, scrape your knees, or you can go get a piece of cake. I'm probably going to sign up for the cake too. I think anyone else here, right? Are you a health teacher? I am a trainer. So when it comes to health, I'm more so like on the physical health part, not like a doctor or anything. Yo, it's tough that my school. Oh, no. Dang, man. Well, I'm glad you're okay, number one. I know you said your school had a bomb. I'm glad you're okay. But I can only imagine the stress of having that situation, knowing that, hey, yesterday could have been my last day. And I'm glad that's not this case right here. Hey, Henry Vaughn, how's it going? But yeah, you guys, I think I want you to think about that, right? Hey, Kyrie, how's it going? But I want you to think about that today. What are those things that you've maybe been avoiding? How can I better show up? Kendrick Lamar gooning. But yeah, I mean, that's what you got to think about. That's what you got to think about is how can I keep showing up even when it's inconvenient? Because that is where the growth lies. I think that the reason I say that is because, you think about trees, right? It's a seed, a tiny seed. I want you to think about how nature leaves clues. I want you to hear this right here. Nature leaves clues. I want you to hear that to yourself. When you think about those challenging times in your life, when you think about growth, right? Think about what nature does, right? A seed is planted. That seed needs to be watered. So I want you to think about your goal. When it comes to the goal you set this year, how are you watering it? Are you watering your goal? Answer the chat. I did answer the chat. B dot or ease me. I don't know. I don't know who B dot or ease me yes me is. Sorry, bro. Sorry, Henry Vaughn. I don't know who that is. But I hope they're cool. I do see the chat. I just legit don't know who that is. So I was like, maybe you're talking to somebody else in the chat because I don't know who that is. Hey, Alex, how's it going, friend? Welcome back. But yeah, I mean, like those are the things that we got to get clear about. What if we get clear about that? So we planted our goal. Hey, Trevor, how's it going, friend? Welcome, welcome. But we planted our goal at the beginning of this year, right, you guys? You planted your goal. You planted your dreams. You decided that, hey, this is going to be the year I push towards something more because I believe I deserve more, right? So as you push towards that goal, you're pushing towards your dream. Oh, man, wrong guy. Hey, Xander, how's it going, friend? Thank you for the follow. Hey, I'm going to follow you back. But I want you to think about when you push towards that dream. Hey, I'm your 7th follower. That's my favorite number. Lucky number 7. I get to be your 7th follower. But I want you to think about that. When you set that goal out, did you plan on watering it? My dreams, aspirations, what would I say that'd be? To simply, man, if I had to think about that, I read this awesome book by Wayne Dyer. He's one of my favorite authors. And he really talked about showing up as God would. And I want to be that. I want to be that person. Hey, show up, bring people love, bring people motivation, inspire people that they can do more. That's really my dream would be to do. If I could, that's what I want to do. Motivate people to realize that they have more power than they think, that they can hold on a little longer, and that they're stronger than they think, and that the world has great things for them. I think that's what I really love. If I had to leave a message, keep yapping. I appreciate it, Jake. I'm trying. Yappity yap, yap, yap. But I mean, that's the main thing. I would want people to know that they have more and that they deserve more. But as we sit here and we say we deserve more, are we doing the work? we deserve more, right? And I think that's what if I had that opportunity, I would just want to be that in this world. I just want to be what God wants me to be, not even what me. I just want to be that vessel that hopefully brings some hope, hopefully brings some motivation. But hey, do you still need my money? Trevor, I love your random things. Don't let them make your chains heavier. Yes, exactly, Xavier. That's the truth, man. And that's what I think. Hey, I followed you. Hey, thank you for the follow. I'm pretty sure I followed you. I followed you back. I'm your 5th follower. Hey, you're growing together, friend. I got you. So you water is basically the work you put in. Yes, exactly, easy. So I think that's what we happen. Like, at the beginning of the year, like I said, we planted that seed, right? Now, how are you watering your goal? And it's like Easy said right there. Would watering your goal be the work? And I think that's it, right? How are you watering your goal each day? What work are you doing? Whether it be reading a book, whether it be doing more practice, whether it be, in Easy's case, he's an athlete, he's doing the practice, he's showing up. But really what it requires is, that's one part of it, right? You think about water, right? When it comes to a plant, it's a seed. It needs to be watered, but it also needs sunlight. Can you drop a guide on your YouTube about how to be Thanks. Thanks, Xavier. I appreciate you. Thank you, Xander. I appreciate you, man. You're awesome. But I think about that as well. My mom's. Oh man. I appreciate that, man. I'm sorry you had to go through something like that, but alone let you know, hey man, you're enough. You're worthy, and the world has great things for you. That situation doesn't have to be the last situation, right? That doesn't have to be the end all be all. Your future has great things for you, and this is the beginning of something beautiful. Trevor, you have a great sense of humor, Trevor. I appreciate you, man. You every time I see your post, it makes me kind of just chuckle on the inside. I'm like, man, sometimes I can't read all of them, Trevor, but you got me giggling on the inside. You got me here. Hey, what's up, Jake? But yeah, you guys, I want you to think about that. So, as a seed, we have to plant it, right? We put it in the right soil. So we put ourselves in the right situation. I support everybody. I think the world needs more love. More love. But hey, I want you to think about that, right? So we plant the seed. We plant the seed, right? But you also got to put yourself in the right soil. We forgot that, you know. I went straight to watering, but have you placed yourself in a and you've planted yourself in a place where you can grow? So, like Easy, for instance, like, you know, he's like, hey, I want to be a baseball player. He's planted himself in a place where he can grow. He's put himself, he's playing baseball. So he's playing, I don't know, but I know he's loved. That's all he needs to know. Hey, Lucas, how's it going? So, yeah, I want you to think about that. That right there. So you planted yourself in a place where you can grow. So now we plant ourselves in a place where we can grow. So now you need to water yourself. Now, how do you water yourself? And that is doing the work. Lost and found. You guys in the chat. Y'all are what? Sam Xander question. I don't know. Hey, man. He's cool. I don't know. But he's here. Anybody's welcome here. Tamo, my cousin, has used your programs in teaching and has recently got a job. Awesome, awesome. Tamo Shank. React setup at the what? I don't know. Are they calling you something, Xander? I don't see them calling you anything. I just know they're putting stuff in there. But hey, we don't do that in here. This is a place where we all support each other and we all show love. We all show love. So hey, that's what we're doing. Let you know, Xander, you're here, man. You're not getting called anything. They're not calling you anything. No, they're not. Yeah, they're not. Okay, see, I think I was about to say they're not calling you anything. It was lost and found. He called him? I didn't see that. Maybe it didn't show. Maybe he said something. I couldn't see it. You know, the nice thing is that hey, me and Sam do spread love. Yeah, we spread love. We're just spreading love, man. We are all spreading love. But yeah, I think the nice thing about TikTok, they actually do monitor the chat. So that's probably why I didn't see it. They cut out a lot of stuff. Like I'd probably have to approve it, and I wouldn't approve that. Whichever, don't forgive me. This is a community of love. Yes, it's a community of love and support. I agree. That's exactly what it's here for, man. Support, love, and you guys. Hey, man, that's what we're all here. Life is too short to separate, so we just gotta celebrate each other. Realize that we're all at different points, and we all demand the same respect and love. That's what it's about. But yeah, so back to our growth strategy here, like we were talking about. Hey, Addie Smith. So you're watering your goal. You're doing the work. So now it demands the sunlight. Now, what is that sunlight? I believe the sunlight is the one more, right? It's that extra work. It's that showing up even when it's inconvenient. It's when everybody's done the work and everybody's resting, but you're figuring out how to give a little bit more. I think that's how we truly break through in life. You break through in life by giving the extra, right? It's not necessarily the grind, but it's really realizing that I'm going to have to do more than what's required. Hey, thank you. I appreciate it. But I want you to think about that. It's here. It's time to do the extra mile. Notification in live now to avoid suspension. Is that a real person? Violation detected in the live now to avoid suspension. Yes. You only live once. Yes. Fully embrace it and work hard. You'll get back. Yes. Exactly, Addie Smith. That is exactly it. Like she said right there. I see. That's what I was thinking. I was like, I think that's a fake notification. I don't think TikTok. I figured like y'all probably wouldn't be able to see that. Yes, I think that's it. Like Addie Smith said right there, man. I wish I could highlight that to make sure everybody sees that. Can we? How do you pin comments? I'm trying to learn this. Yes, pinned it. Yes, you only live once. Fully embrace it. Work hard, and you'll get tenfold. That's exactly it, Addie Smith. That's exactly it right there. So that's exactly it, you guys. It's that giving that extra more. It's realizing I may have planted myself in the right situation, right? So you're now watering your seed by doing the work, showing up even when times get hard. But it's really about that sunlight. That sunlight that is that one more. That sunlight is doing the extra. And that's how you break through. I want you to think about the plant. you don't see the work that's being done. You don't see the hard times, but I want you to think about that. It's really pushing through. I couldn't live it anymore. But yeah, thank you for the follow, Addie Smith. Man, you're awesome. I'm gonna follow you back. I'll follow you back. Hey, we can all grow together. But I want you guys to think about that. If that sunlight that really, you think about the plant, right? It's breaking through. We don't get to see the work. So I want you to look at everybody that's maybe in a place that you want to. And I think many times we confuse, what do they call that? Comparison. Alexa, pause. Alexa, pause. We confuse like comparison, or people say you're jealous because there's somewhere that you're not. But I think it's those times when you see something, you're like, wow. I think it's really inspiration. I like to, when I see somebody at a place, I'm like, how in the world did they accomplish this? And you realize that we all have the same 24 hours. I look at it as an opportunity of inspiration. I look at it as an opportunity that, man, if they could do that, I could do the same thing. Hey, thank you guys for liking it up. I appreciate you guys. Thank y'all so much. Dang, 6K. Thank you so much, and I appreciate y'all, man. Thank you, Easy. Thank y'all for liking it up. What a milestone. Yes, I don't think I've ever had 6K on here. I appreciate you guys. Thank y'all so much. Y'all are awesome. I appreciate it. But I want you to think, how can I give more? What if this was the month we decided, Trevor, can you send support to Timo Shark? Timo Shark. I don't know who Timo Shark is. He got fired. I don't know. Who is that? But I want you to think about that, you guys. How can I give more this month? Whether it be maybe reading a book, maybe setting the intention each day. What is my more going to look like this month? I want you to ask yourself that question. I think that if you're looking for this month to be better than before, to be an opportunity of growth, it's going to demand you answer some of those questions. Maybe you've been leaving it to chance. But change is intentional. Just like your goal. You set that goal. It was intentional. Work you're going to have to do is going to need to be intentional. And spreading that sunlight is going to need to be intentional. Because like anything, just like your seed, if you water it too much, it won't grow. If you give it too much sunlight, it won't grow. So you have to find the balance in between, right? But the real key is being consistent and trusting the process. See, I think we live in a world which is, hey, thank you so much, Anthony. Goodbye. I'm so glad we connected. Thank you so much for your support, for tapping that screen. But we live in a world, right, where I can't dictate what tomorrow's going to bring. I can't dictate what next week's going to bring. I can't even tell you what's going to come 5 minutes from now. I don't even know what I'm going to say 5 minutes from now. So we know that there's a force that's greater than us here, right? Isn't that powerful that you know that there's an intelligence, there's God, there's somebody working in the background for your benefit? I want you to hear that. There's somebody working in the background for your benefit, for my benefit, for all of us that loves you. I want you to know that. So you're entering into the season knowing that you're loved, that you have somebody working for you. But most importantly, that your goal is possible. So just like that seed, it demands work. It's going to demand you continue to water. It's going to demand you keep bringing the sunlight. When you keep showing up, you grow. When you keep showing up, you grow. When you keep showing up, you grow. And then one day, you break through. And I think many of us are stop watering our seed. We stop doing the sunlight. But I want to tell you this. Maybe you planted your seed at the beginning of this year and you've given up watering it. I think this could be the month where you march back right to where you set that goal and you gave more. You decided to keep going. You decided that, hey, this can be the year, this can be the month where everything changes for me because I'm going to decide to keep going. Hey, was that little flimsy? I appreciate you, friend. Hey, man, I hope that'd be awesome. That'd be awesome. But I want you to know that you're loved, man. You're loved, you matter, and the world is a great place with you in it. I want you to know that. If anything, you're here, the world is a greater place with you in it. You matter. So I thank you for gracing us with your presence and that you're loved and that there's somebody in the background working for your benefit. And if I got to be that person, I want to let you know I'm here for you too. So, hey, Dayton, thank you so much for being here. But I want you guys to know that, you guys, there's somebody working in the background. God is working in the background. You're loved, you matter, and the world is a great place with you. And that this can be the month that things change. If you're willing to keep watering your goal, if you're willing to keep putting in that extra work, which is going to spread that little bit of sunshine, because that's where the breakthrough happens with consistency. I mean, you see it in nature. We plant in the spring and we don't see the benefits through the fall. We don't see the benefits, but as we still keep watering our goals, as we still keep that sunlight, as we still keep showing up with that belief, things change. I'm super thankful for you guys. I'm super thankful for the new friendships that I've made here, the new followers. Hey, you guys, hey, we're in this life together. So enjoy this weekend. Enjoy this moment. Enjoy knowing that you are amazing. Okay, friends, take care. Where do you normally end the stream? When do you normally end the stream? You know what, Easy? I'm trying to figure that out too, my friend. I just kind of jumped on. I've never had TikTok tell me that I need to get on here before. But hey, Easy, I'm going to probably try to be more consistent. But hey, man, I would love to continue to follow your baseball career because it's so possible, man. Just know that you deserve it and know that you're awesome, man. Keep going. Take care, friend.